Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm using my years of experience on Cyrax to give you a decent setup in and out with Red Hood. It's not going to be perfect, however it is still really important that we don't get into bad habits, do poor setups early on, and we find legitimate stuff that really works to make sure that we're constantly on our opponent's toes. So this setup allows Red Hood to place a bomb and do either a dash up or a jump in, which will be overhead. And when you do the dash up, you're safe. You can even do dash up, then meter burn forward 3 to blow through people's wake ups. And obviously, you've got the hard to blockable as well. It also takes into account tech roll in certain instances. And obviously, if they tech roll and you dash forward, you'll notice they've tech rolled and maybe you can make something off of it as well. So this already is really powerful. Now it doesn't cover every wake up option. I don't think it's going to be possible, but it's covering some of the important ones. So let's have a look. Because Red Hood's only just been released, I'm going to talk to people like they've never played him before. So in regards to the sort of buttons I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using forward 2, 3, which looks like this, and it's got an overhead. And then the mine is back forward 1, and then you hold back. You then hit right trigger while the mine's in the air. Oh. And it'll blow them up. While they're in the air, you're going to want to do a back 3. And then you're going to want to do a very late air sort of jump 2. And then while you're in the air, just buffer a standard mid mine, like the don't hold any direction. If everything goes well, they should be at a spacing where if you jump in kick them, you get overhead low. And that's really, really important. Okay, so first value doesn't look too important. You need to master this so that the important bits to jump to in the air, you want to do it late, buffer the thing in the air so that they're at the right spacing with the mid bomb. And I'll show you why now. If they're at the right space with the mid bomb, not only will jumping kick meaty them, if they tech roll, the bomb will still hit them, so they still have to block the bomb, and you can even do air guns to hard to blockable them from afar, which is pretty nasty stuff. So let's have a quick look at that. So the opponent was still hard to blockable, even though they tech rolled. So that's really, really important. So what's the other application of this? Well, in a high level game, you won't be able to just do that constantly. Some wake ups just blow up jump anyway. You might be able to neutral jump some wake ups and just go for this. This is part of his game. People don't realise that, they wouldn't have thought about that, but just to bait somebody's wake up, if it's like Supergirl's wake up for instance, you put a bomb beneath her and you do this, she's not going to hit you. And you might hit her. So there's going to be a whole lot of characters and matchup knowledge that we're going to need to develop. But the main thing, and what the most important thing is that I put Rising Claws on, no, here we go, is this. Look how much time I have on the opponent. That's a lot of time. So, numerous things can come of that. Obviously, if they see you dash up, they're going to block, or they're going to wake up. If you're not too sure what they're going to do, just meter burn the forward 3. So straight off, just meter burn the forward. If you don't know what the opponent's going to do in that situation, just meter burn the forward 3. But make sure you do the dash up first, or else you're going to get hit by the invincibility frames. There you go. So there's one more layer I wanted to add to this. The first thing I wanted to say is if you're doing the standard jump in, this is very quick, like this, you can't really get a combo off of it, not yet that I've found. So you best off just buffering in a special, whether it's the air guns or just the normal lunge, which is this. You're going to get a nice chunky 250 damage there. You can meter burn it to make it closer to 300. That's fine, that's what we're expecting at this point. I'm sure there's room to optimize, but it's still a nice healthy amount of damage. The other thing is, if you think your opponent's just going to wake up normally, or they're just going to do a wake up attack, no tech roll, but you think you can cross up it and avoid it and then whiff punish, or it's just going to whiff completely, then you can do a different kind of timing on the back two, and you can just cross them up. So again, this is high level stuff, but essentially you're changing your jump 2 time in the air to go instant, and then still buffering it in, and with this you can actually get a follow-up off of it. And I thought it was really important to show this early on to people. There's huge applications for that. First of all, just getting a jumping cross. I mean, if Catwoman just does wake up rising claws against that, it's gonna whiff, and if I'm not bad, I mean, it said cross up there because it was a punish. So as you can see there, he's got dirt, he has got dirt, and it'd be really interesting to see how he evolves as a character, what setups people can find with him, what's optimal, the mind games that go in with his traps. He's got the ability to have a neutral as well. He has the tools. So yeah, a setup character with tools is really interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll bring you more stuff when I find it.